morning. Today is the day. Today is my REFEED day and I can't wait for my all-you-can-eat sushi. And I'm so hungry already. So I'll get up right now, 6:23. I'll get up and get ready to go to the gym and measure my body first with the machine called Inbody, and it will measure my whole body composition, my body fat percentage, and my muscle mass. And I'm pretty curious about how my body composition has changed, because last year was the first time when I bulked, and then this whole year I was cutting. So I really want to see how my fitness progress has gone so far. So stay tuned. Now it's time to do my morning routine, so some affirmations, journaling and visualization and so on. Let's prepare for the gym. I'll take my pre-workout here, protein powder, and here I have creatine. That's it. Creatine, protein powder, and pre-workout. I'm having pre-workout after 3 weeks of no caffeine, so I'm pretty excited. Let's do 4 scoops of this. This is usually 1 serving, 7 scoops, I think. So I just need half of it. Creatine, 2. Protein powder. Here's the mix of vanilla and strawberry flavor. I was moving, so I didn't want to bring 2 half-empty protein packages. So yeah, this is the protein. This is my pre-workout meal. This morning I'm not having any breakfast. The reason is because every time I go to this Inbody measuring, I will always go there without any meals, any drinks, and I want my results to be under the same circumstances every time. So that's why I will bring my apple, pre-workout and protein powder to the gym, and after the measurement I'll have these before my workout. And now let's get ready. This is my outfit today. Gym fit for today's. I love the color of these shorts so much, guys. So cute. This is me on my way to the gym. First thing first, Inbody machine right here. I got the results right away and I will talk about this later. After the measurements, I quickly ate my apple and drank protein shake. It was my push day, and as always, I started with 2 sets of body weight push-ups, then bench press. I should really work on my strength though. I have been stuck at 55 kilograms for some time. Moreover, during a cut season, I went down with the weights because I have too little energy. Honestly, I am pretty disappointed with my Inbody results, because instead of gaining muscle, I lost some muscle, but I will talk about this more in detail later. Then the workout always follows with some Arnold's shoulder press. You can call it as a compound exercise because it is a great exercise to hit overall shoulders. I usually do 4 sets on all exercises, and I do a drop set after the last set, meaning I would grab a lighter weight till almost failure. Yeah, and because I'm a content gym girly, I had to double check on multiple mirrors to find the best spot with the best lights. after that, I did some dumbbell lateral raises. With all exercises, I try to slow down the movement a bit and hold a bit at the contraction to make the workout more intensive. I did some tricep dips as well. That day I was unusually good at dips, which was weird because my performance at all the previous exercises were pretty average, and usually your energy and strength goes down with every later exercise. Here's another mirror check. I was ignoring my delts for a very long time, and not long ago I decided to work on them as well. So that was all for the shoulders, and this was time for triceps. I've been enjoying this single tricep pull down lately. It allows me to focus on one side at a time, great way to fix muscle disbalances. And to finish this movement, I went for the classic triceps pull down with both arms, and again with drop set. Usually for the last exercise, I do bench press for triceps with single dumbbells, again to work on each side individually. And because I'm a dedicated gym girly, I didn't skip a static stretching after the workout. Then I realized the mirror and the lights there were pretty good and did some posing here. After the gym, I went straight to the shopping center Smíchov to buffet Go Walk for all-you-can-eat sushi. It includes some fried stuff such as meat as protein, veggies, side dishes like noodles, rice, French fries, and fried desserts as well. At the back, they have raw seafood and veggies that they will grill it on the spot in front of your eyes for you. This grill bar is available at the higher price though. You can eat as much as you can during 2 hours there. And here is the main show, sushi. Unfortunately, when I was filming the buffet, it was half empty, but they do add new sushi regularly though. This was my first round with a black iced tea. I love how the plate is so colorful. You can tell that I'm not a maki girl. From my first plate, I enjoyed the salmon nigiri, avocado nigiri, and the bigger fried roll the most. I'm not sure what it is called, honestly. This fried crab nigiri was so bad because it was there longer, so it became harder to chew, but I believe if it was freshly fried, it would make a difference. This was my first time being at the buffet, all-you-can-eat sushi. I usually go to running sushi, but from now on I prefer buffets like this because here are more variations along with nicer sushis than at the running sushi. At this type of buffet, it does matter at what time you come and when was the food freshly made. I think the best time to enjoy the food is when you come right after they open, everything is fresh and new and the buffet is completely full. Or come at the peak time, as it is busy, they have to supplement the buffet more often. Here I was enjoying my second round. This time I went for fried stuff. Here I enjoyed the fried desserts and the pork dumpling the most. Other things weren't that appealing. The battered chicken was again hard to chew. The French fries were not crispy and cold. The noodles were too salty. I wasn't happy with the second round. In my opinion, sushi is the best refeed meal because it contains a lot of carbs from the rice, but also protein from the seafood, and of course some fat too from fatty fish such as salmon or avocado or fried sushi and meat. Sushi is in general healthier than other refeed food such as burgers and pizzas, but honestly, who cares? Refeed days are for you to enjoy what you love, so you have a complete freedom to treat yourself. Just be mindful and control your portions, especially at these all-you-can-eat. Then I had some desserts. I grabbed all types of cakes that they had over there. Even though they didn't look that beautiful, the tiramisu and almond ones were not that bad. The strawberry shortcake was not it at all, but sugar still made me happy. The last dessert I had was an ice cream. I tried a mint and bubblegum flavors, and they were just normal ice creams. So after that sushi, I didn't have anything else that day except for some veggies at home, and I used ChatGPT AI calorie calculator to estimate my lunch that day by uploading the photos on ChatGPT, and it was, let's say, nearly 3,000 calories from those 3 plates. And now let's talk about my Inbody results. I did not expect these results. In fact, 2 days later, I went to another place with the Inbody machine to measure again because I wanted to make sure that the results were correct. So let me just explain what happened. Last time when I went through an Inbody measurement was April 2023. It was last year, 18 months ago in Czechia. And in the same month, I moved to Canada for a year where I committed myself to the first bulk ever because I wanted to finally gain and also see how much muscle I could build. I was in my calorie deficit my entire serious fitness journey because I wanted to stay leaner and I was scared of gaining fat and also eating more in general. Even though I was in my calorie deficit the whole time, I could still build a solid muscle foundation, as you can see on the photos, while losing some fat because I was still kinda in my beginner phase. For your information, beginners can aim for both goals of muscle gain and fat loss at the same time, whereas advanced trainees can only focus on one goal at a time. And as I was in my calorie deficit for too long, I was eating below my maintenance for too long, I stopped seeing any progress in muscle growth. So that's why in April last year, I decided to finally bulk. I spent 8 months bulking. To be more exact, 2 months were slightly above my maintenance. And because in my entire fitness journey, I had never eaten around my maintenance at all. So even eating around my maintenance was a change for my body because it was receiving more energy, more fuel than it was used to. And yeah, here are some photos of my peak bulk where I ate around 3,000 calories per day, which was a lot because I had never eaten that much in my life. And as you can see, I looked huge, I looked more muscular, but also at the same time chubby. You can see some fat here and there. But yeah, obviously when you gain muscle, you will gain fat as well. But it made me a bit insecure and uncomfortable taking photos. Then I spent another 8 months of cutting, and the goal was to cut off the fat that I gained during my bulk while maintaining most of the muscles that I gained during the bulk. And also I wanted to cut off some fat that I had earlier before starting my bulk. I wanted to have more defined abs, and these are the photos after my finished cut. These photos were taken right before the Inbody measurement. So my expectations for the Inbody results were some new muscle gained and some fat lost, but I couldn't believe that it was the other way around. So these were the results from April 2023, and according to the new results, I lost some muscle. But I also lost some fats as well, but that's obvious because my abs are now more visible, but losing muscle? Like how? Another important note that you should know that this time I went to a different Inbody machine, into a different gym with an older Inbody model. So I thought, okay, maybe there are some differences in different machines. That's why 2 days later, I went to the other place where I measured myself in 2023. And in fact, I have the whole history there. But oh my God, my results from the second machine were even worse. I lost even more muscles. This is absolutely ridiculous. So if we compare two last results, I basically got shredded, lost 3.4 kilograms and lost some muscle, 900 grams, oh my gosh, after 8 months of bulking and 8 months of cutting. Like, isn't it crazy? I was supposed to end up with more muscles, not losing them. So these results really made me doubt about my fitness progress and daily routines. Like, what could possibly go wrong? I was tracking everything, I was eating more. My sleep schedule wasn't the best, but it was still pretty good. So why? I definitely gained some muscle during bulking. So did I lose them during my cut season? Was the cut too aggressive? Should I have considered my increased physical activity at work, or was the cut too long? I have a lot of questions. In my opinion, my physique, my current physique right now is the best one I have ever had. And the results speak for it too when you look at the overall composition, the fat to muscle ratio. But I also thought I have the most muscle that I have ever had. But it is also true that when you are leaner and more shredded, your muscle will show up and you will look muscularly lean. And here are 3 photos from 3 results. Till now, I'm still very confused. What are your thoughts on this? What do you think that might be the reason? Although I don't want to believe the results, there might be some truth. When I compare my current photos with the old ones, it is hard to tell under the different fat amounts. But one thing is true. I did have a lot of muscle back then as well, and after a bulk and cut, it doesn't seem like I gained anything significant. If anything, my cut was successful. Not only my body percentage is lower now, but I can see it on my body too. When it comes to the bulk, it seems I failed my first bulk. If I chose to believe these numbers, then this would be a realistic process in your journey of achieving your goals, whether it is your fitness goals, financial goals, relationship goals, career goals. You work hard, but not everything is gonna happen as you perfectly planned. You will have to sit down, reflect on your actions, and come up with a new solution. And in my case, I need to review my last bulk. And there might be some potential reasons and improvements that I can work on in my next bulk. One of the improvements is, for example, getting seriously 8 hours of sleep every single day. This is obvious, this is a general recommendation for everybody, but I should take it more seriously from now because sleep can really compromise your gains or your overall health. Another point that would be more relevant and important is that to realize and accept the fact that my maintenance calories has probably increased over the years. For bulking, it means that I should even eat more to gain muscle. And for cutting, it means that I shouldn't go too low. Otherwise, I would compromise my gains. So if my maintenance was around 2,300 to 2,500, now it's probably 2,600 to 2,700. And the only way to confirm this is to closely monitor my weight by weighing myself every week. And according to the changes in my body weight on the scale, I will have to adjust my calories intake. I will also increase my protein daily intake. I have never had like any problem or issues
hitting my protein goals, but this time I want to really make sure that I have way more protein just in case that my muscle would go away again. I don't want this to happen again. Of course, it will happen again during a cut season, but the main goal here is to keep the most muscle as possible and gain muscle as much as possible. Yeah, but I choose to not solely rely on these numbers. I will consider these, but these numbers from the Inbody measurement will not affect my fitness progress. I will not get discouraged or give up on my bulking just because of some numbers from this Inbody machine. These machines are not precise or flawless anyway. So yeah, I'm still skeptical about these results this time, but I will seriously work on those 3 main takeaways that I mentioned before. Remember, these machines serve to estimate our fitness progress and not to dictate our journey. The most important thing here is how we feel about our current real physique, which in my case, I'm pretty happy, and that's all. That's all what matters the most. So what is my plan now? So from this month, from September, I will start slowly eating more, working towards my maintenance, and then I will bulk. This will be my second attempt, and I will bulk by slowly eating more above my maintenance because I want to limit the fat accumulation, so I don't mind slow progress. So yeah, that is all from my first vlog on YouTube. As this is my first vlog, I'm aware that there are many things that I can improve, but I promise that I will work on these. So with every new video, it would be more pleasant for you to watch. Thank you very much for sticking with me till the end, and see you in the next week.